listen up, okay? Because you and I need to have a very, very serious one-on-one conversation about something that people don't normally talk about. And this topic is Amber Alerts. And I know some of you might say, those annoying things. Yes, those things, but I want to tell you some interesting facts about Amber Alerts that you might have known before, and that's it. And so that is the effectiveness of Amber Alerts. So I'm talking to you. Yes, you, the person looking at me right now. Do not turn those Amber Alerts off just yet. And if you did, turn them back on, okay? Just hear me out. I'll credit all my references in the description below, and I'll keep this video short and straight to the point. So the first thing that we're going to need to get into is the history of Amber Alerts. So how did they start? When did it begin? Where did it begin? Things like that. So in 1996, Amber Hagerman was a 9-year-old girl out in the Arlington, Texas area, just riding her bike when she was kidnapped and later killed, which is very, very unfortunate. And so Amber Alerts were basically Amber Hagerman's legacy to protect other abducted children, which again began in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. So if you are from the Dallas-Fort Worth area, there is an interesting fact for you. So this ties into how Amber Alerts work. The system involves the use of several aspects. So this includes broadcasting via television, cell phones, road signs, and other similar devices, and of course, through the use of law enforcement and state transportation officials. Okay, so because Amber Alerts are broadcasted to the public can then assist law enforcement and officials in recovering the child as well. So this is where the problem comes in. In the United States, around 2,500 children go missing every day. That is not a small number, but yet not every case qualifies for an Amber Alert. So yes, there is criteria to be met for a child to be reported in an Amber Alert, and that's unfortunate because that means some children are not allowed the same help as others. Part of this reason for there being criteria to meet is because the public over time becomes desensitized to Amber Alerts if they are used every so often. And as a result, the public no longer takes them seriously. We disregard them. We sweep the whole case under the rug. And the public can also become desensitized to Amber Alerts because most people think, well, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to go outside, put on my cape, get my binoculars, be Superman, locate the child, bring the child back safe, connect them to their families again? And that's an understandable thought process, but in actuality, no. Because as a regular public citizen, you don't have to do anything other than be made aware of a missing child. So if you happen to see anything, you can just report it. So hear me out. When I say Amber Alerts seriously are effective, I'm not kidding. They're super effective. Because Amber Alerts and the efforts that follow the initiation of Amber Alerts have recovered more than 1,000 abducted children. In fact, as of January 2023, 1,127 children were recovered, and an extra 131 children were also recovered through other wireless emergency alerts. Additionally, most children who receive an Amber Alert are found safe. So, with that being said, we know that not only do Amber Alerts directly save children, but I should note that they also serve as a deterrent to those who would commit the same crime of abduction and kidnapping to other children. So, regarding the question of whether or not Amber Alerts do any good, they do, unless you turn them off or you ignore them, but we're not going to do that, right? So if they are off, let's turn those back on. And if we're thinking about turning them off, let's not turn them off. And with that being said, you don't have to be Superman, just be made aware. And if you happen to see something, say something. But that concludes my presentation. Thank you for listening. If there's anything that I missed, please go and put that down in the comments below so we can all stay more informed. If this video was helpful, educational, informational, anything like that, please leave a like. I'm not going to ask for a subscription. That's all right because we like likes. Likes are good. A like is enough. So again, thank you for listening. And of course, stay safe, everyone.